football since the days of Jim Brown and Paul Warfield and Joe Namath and Ernie Ladd and Dick Butkus. You know what that proves? It proves two things. Number one, I love football. But number two, I'm old. One of the most colorful and quoted coaches in the NFL history is a fellow by the name of Bum Phillips. He was the coach for the Houston Oilers and then a little bit later after that with the New Orleans Saints. He had a unique vocabulary as well as a unique accent. And here's an observation he made. He said, you know, there's two kinds of coaches in the NFL. Them that's been fired and them that's gonna be fired. You know, there's a similarity between that and the reality of living in this world and experiencing loss. There's two kinds of people in this world. Those that have experienced loss and those that are going to experience loss. The bottom line is, loss is inevitable. There's a book called A Grace Disguised, and in the preface of the first edition, here's what the writer says. Sooner or later, all people suffer loss, in little doses or big ones, suddenly or over time, privately or in public settings. Loss is as much a part of normal life as birth. For as surely as we're born into this world, we will suffer loss before we leave it. It is not, therefore, the experience of loss that becomes the defining moment of our lives. It is how we respond to the loss that matters. If we're going to experience losses, don't you think it would be a good thing for us to prepare for them? When is the best time to prepare for a storm? Don't you think it's before we experience it? The same thing is true with losses. I'm not suggesting that any preparation could be absolutely perfect and totally prepare anybody for a severe loss in their life. But some preparation is surely going to help us to navigate the rough waters of the storm that we experience when we suffer loss.